Right, looks like we're ready to start. Got a quick look at the map first then. So driving from Orleans in France. I'm going to Opole, I guess that's what it's called, in Poland. So where are you going? You're going to that Mlada Boleslav, the scout plant. Yeah, you're going to scout. Right, I'll put a little tab into the scout then. I mean, you probably won't get anything from there to my place. It's up to you whether you want to just bobtail or if you're just going to leave it there when you've finished your job. We'll see. Yeah, that's fine. That's quite all right. Okay, that'll do. You haven't got any other roads you want to take, have you? No. Yeah, we'll go take the Alps road and we'll go back up. No, I can't see anything. You know, I've got a few grey roads, obviously, but I'm not fussed about them. Oh, actually, there is one thing I will change. So from where we are in Orleans, instead of going up onto the motorway, you could turn right and go towards the right on a single lane road, and then it'll go up north towards Reims and turn just after Reims, doesn't it? Onto the A4. Yeah, put a tab in for that and we'll take that single lane road instead. You got that? Brilliant. Right. Okay. A truck and my load for the night. Beautiful. I say for the night, it will be night because we're going to get some nighttime driving again, aren't we? What a pain in the ass. Okay, are you ready? Away we go. How much weight am I carrying? That's not a question you ask a duck. Jeez, what are you calling me, a fat bastard? 8 tons. 19. But you've probably got a much better, bigger engine, if you know what I mean. So, really? That's absolute bullshit. You ain't got 310 at all. You give it all this talk about 310 Iveco's best thing ever. I don't see you driving a 310 Iveco. You're a lying little shit. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, you're not going to do anything more than 5 tons tops. See if we see anyone else on the road. And the first little job I did by myself, I didn't see a single person. You can, well, it's big. Promods is a big map. Yeah. Certain places you barely ever see anyone. I couldn't have stopped. It'd have been dangerous. I'll stop at these ones, so I can see these ones. But it would have been dangerous. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you'd have crashed into me. If I step out of this vehicle and see you're touching my back end, not again. yeah, hopefully it'll stay nice and stable. I'm hoping that we don't have the server issues we had the other day. I had it again when I was having a game the other day. It was jumping back and forth. I could see all the other trucks were jumping back and forth. Yeah. It definitely is server issues. Just got to hope they sort it out soon. Oh, that's better. Just needed a drink. Yeah, so I've had my Taco Bell for tea, so happy days, happy days. I say to Reese, I can't wait for him to be able to let people in, so you can go and sit down and eat inside, because then they won't get your order wrong, and it's very easy to make a complaint if there is something wrong, like your food's cold. You know, just for one thing. No, what I ordered, one thing was missing, but all it was 2 pots of chocolatey sauce that go with these churros. So when I went onto the Just Eat app to where I'd ordered from to try and put a kind of a complaint in about that, you know, something was missing, I could only put either that my meal was missing or that my churros were missing. I couldn't put that part of one of those was missing. So I just had to put the churros was missing, and they automatically put that the money paid for the churros themselves will be refunded back to my Just Eat wallet in the next however many days. So I was like, oh, I'll take that then. So I got churros and I got some with a bit of my own Nutella sauce instead. Nutella spread. Better than nothing. It was nice. It was nice. As with everything, not cheap, but it was nice. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that. In fact, it'd be nice to see if I have any of my clients that want to go there and have a meal, and I'd probably have something with them. You know, and that could be my little treat to myself then. Well, I see. Well, it does that. I mean, one of them, he likes to go and get an ice cream from McDonald's. One of their little tubs of ice cream. So I will sometimes get myself one as well. You know, I'll buy myself one. I wouldn't normally, but because I'm doing it with them, why not? So yeah, it's a nice little treat for myself. Yeah. Well, another weekend, and multiplayer still haven't sorted it out for the update. God, they're so slow, aren't they? Can't get the staff, that's right. Well, wait there, I don't think they can get the staff, you might be right with that. I don't know how many of them work on it now. I think there's 2 devs now, but one works on one thing, one works on another, I'm guessing. I'm not fully sure how it works with them, to be honest. I mean, this is why you've got to hope that this idea of a multiplayer from SES kind of comes to fruition, because we might be able to do it just with AI, and then we could drive together. Doesn't matter if we don't see all these other people. If we've got some AI on there and we're driving together, even if it's less AI than what you'd normally see on a single player game, you know what I mean? If it was half of the default that you normally see on the single player game, I'd still be happy with that. If we had them, and there was then, you know, anywhere between 2 and 6, 7 of us driving together on there, that would be bloody awesome. But that could be a long way off before anything like that happens. to a tune. It is today, isn't it? Yeah, it's been lovely and warm. Oh. As a useless red, didn't see it anyway because I was too busy looking at my laptop. I won't bullshit. I was too busy looking away. I picked my client up that I take out for his like brunch, breakfast, lunch time. I picked him up and he said he wanted to go to KFC and get some popcorn chicken. He's got a bad throat, you know, his throat's horrible, and he struggles with swallowing and that sometimes. So KFC's the popcorn chicken. If he just has one piece at a time and chews it, absolutely not a problem. Unfortunately, I've just realised I've misspelled France on there. Froance. Where the hell did the O come from? I'm going to kick my arse later, I tell you. Yeah, it will, you're right. Yeah, so he said he wanted some. The thing is, like I say, he can eat them. And he'll put one in his mouth, he'll chew it properly and he'll swallow that, not a problem. He'll put another one in his mouth, he'll have that. Then he'll have the third one, and while he's chewing the third one, he's putting another one in his mouth and he starts to nose. So he's not helping himself, because if he just gets having one at a time, I think there's a lot less chance of him having any problems. But no, because he's liking it, because it's working, so he starts shoving more in his mouth at the same time and that. And he F's himself up. So there we are, we've got his meal. We go to the big park in my town, Central Park. Park up. It's a nice warm day, so we go over to one of the benches. You've got families with kiddies, little kiddies and that, in the other benches around. But he wants to be sat out, you know, so that he can see the sights, you know, see life as it is, while he's having his breakfast. And he starts eating them, and he's doing it, and then he starts coughing up a little bit, and then he turns around and spits the food he's got in his mouth out. Then he starts spitting some phlegm out. This is what happens. His gag reflex starts bringing everything back up, and he's spitting it all out, and then he gets a drink, or he goes to get a drink, and he can't breathe again because by then his throat's now closed, his windpipe has closed up, because it does this. It'll close up for a short while, and his eyes are bulging a little bit. Nothing I can do, it will open itself up, right? It opens itself up, and all you get is like that. Yeah. Honestly, you'd think it was a fucking ghost sighting. I'm not joking you, poor lad. But you've got that. A year and a half ago, I'd have been just thinking about, Jesus Christ, what are people around us going to be thinking, and that, you know, seeing this and hearing this. Now I just don't, you know. It's just making sure that he's all right. He's calm. He stays calm, and then once he comes out of it, he has a drink and everything, and he's all right. Says he's not going to have the food, puts it in the bag and everything, and just sits there for a minute, and then goes and gets the box out and starts eating again. Puts two straight in his mouth. I look at him, puts two straight in his mouth, and he just looks at me as he's doing it. And I'm like, really? You go in there? Before you know it, he's bringing everything he's had up in the morning down. Yeah, he's turning all the way down the side. I've had to run back to the car to get more tissues because he's gone through the pack of tissues. So I've had to run back to the car to get some more and then come back for him. Got a wicked left ear coming. Yeah. Then he had a fag and felt a bit better after he'd had a fag. Jesus. But, oh no, well that helps. I mean, come on. All these people that say that a cigarette calms their nerves. Now, for me, I think it's all just something in people's minds. They hear that it does this because other people say that, so they believe it. What to call it? The placebo effect. They call it. I'm not a believer of that, but then you'll get told, oh well, cigarettes have got this ingredient in that is known to calm whatever down, or something. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Cigarettes are still bad for you. I wouldn't touch them anyway. But he had that. And to be fair, he felt a bit calmer. Hey up, Rob. He felt a bit calmer after that, and we sat there for a bit. And then once he'd had enough, we went and got back in the car. And he goes, "Can you take me to McDonald's so I can get an ice cream?" So he drove all the way back up to where we come from, so he could have an ice cream. Well, I don't mind that because I know that they'll not bring that up. Well, ice cream's soft. I've told him when he's having a bad time with his throat, realistically, he should be just having soup and rice pudding and things like that. Anything that's super soft and just slurps down as such, he just won't do it. He says he will, but then he doesn't. He's his own worst enemy. Well, I say that, him and his brother. His brother kind of could get him these things, but I think his brother just likes having fast food too much. He likes ordering out from McDonald's and everywhere, so that's what they eat more than anything. Yeah, so it's not helping himself really, and his brother's not helping him. He's I forget what the word is. There is a word. His brother's just kind of force feeding him stuff that I wouldn't personally let him have if his throat's that bad at the moment. But what can you do? What can you do? I'm not there to tell them what to do. I can only text his brother and tell him what's happened and advise that maybe he has him just have some soup and that for a couple of days just to help him. I'm no professional or anything like that. I'm just there to give my opinion of what I see and what I think might be an idea. Especially coming as a parent, it's what I'd be like with my own kids if they were having that problem. But no, got him sorted. He was happier once he'd had an ice cream and that, and then I got him back home. He wanted to go back home again. And it's been a nice chill afternoon, really. Yeah, managed to have a bit of a chill, bit of a game on a couple of my bits. Put my VR on for an hour. Bit of the old shoot 'em up on there for an hour. Had a laugh with some foreign guys. Oh, you get some proper funny guys in there. And now we drive. And then possibly hunt later. I say possibly, I'm pretty sure I will be. Well, Reese says that he was going to be up for it, but do we really believe that? One game he gets that scared he comes off it again. I don't know. I reckon Reese would be the kind of person watching Doctor Who behind the settee if the Daleks came out or something. Watching a ghost film, and he's got to have all the lights on and the curtains open and everything during the daytime, so that he can fully see everything because he's scared that something might pop up and say boo to him. Yeah. He's more scared than Tango. Tango's been fully getting into it lately, like running straight into the building and starts looking to try and do the investigation. But yeah, I had heard with the Phasma, I had heard that it was supposed to be either the end of this week or the end of next week. New beta with some new stuff, harder ghosts and that, but I don't know when exactly. Would be nice if we could get it before we go on. Oops. Now I'm trying to have a quick. There's no game announcements being done there. There's been nothing there now. Oh yeah, I was just looking on his Discord to see if there's any game announcement. No, there ain't. I've just had a look. So maybe it'll be tomorrow, or maybe later on tonight. I don't know. Or maybe, like I say, might not be till next week. Oh, that'd be right? If it happened right before we came off here, and we're on just as it's all been done. I mean, we've got to remember it's a beta, and there may be problems. That's the whole thing. Another user, friend. Don't drive away from us, friend. Ah, what a shitbag. He's driving the other way. Yeah, he saw your name and said that he won't come in anywhere near us. He's gone, yeah. Good evening, Mr. Sabruni. Wow, wait there, twice in 1 month. This isn't Seb. This is someone using a voice changer. How are you doing, Seb? You drunk? You been to the pub every day this week? See, you didn't answer. You see that? We do. Kanalki Seb. Oh my god, I was only joking, Seb. Wow. Really? You're living in the pub? I'm living in a pub. Living in an alcohol pit. I'm living in a pub. So, well, it's been good today. I don't know. It's been very hit and miss for us up here. But today's been lovely. Mind, I say that it's lovely, except for when you get that little spot of draft, because there's still a chill in the air, and there's a little bit of wind. Don't you notice there's a bit of chill? So Seb, have you bought Phasmophobia yet? Are you going to come on and do some hunts with us tonight? Me, Flame, and Reese. You knobhead. I say this with the utmost respect. You're a knobhead. Does it scare you too much? Is that what it is? You just don't think you play it. Let's put it this way: you'd only play it if we was playing it, wouldn't you? And if you was on with us at the time, have you seen any YouTubers play it, or did you just watch me play a little bit of it a few days ago? Now, that was a very little bit. Yeah, you need to see more, I guess. I mean, this is kind of how I hooked the guys into it. They kept watching me play it, even if I was playing it with other people in like public games as such. But I was sat in our Discord and streaming it so that the guys could watch it, and then the next thing you know, people are getting it and decided, go on, Duck's having too much fun on this, I want to be part of that. In other words, I was dying too much and you wanted to see if you could do any better. I don't always die a lot. I just usually die a lot. Well, it's usually one of us, isn't it, Flame? Yeah, one of us is normally having the weird night. It does, yeah. Well, the bigger maps can be harder to find where the ghost is, but the smaller houses are harder to get away from the ghost. And now that they've done objectives like trying to make the ghost repel the ghost with a smudge stick during a hunt, yeah, that's awkward, and that, since you need to be close enough with your smudge stick turned on, but far, trying to stay far enough where the ghost don't get you. But the thing is, where do you hide? Because you need to try and get around corners and into a room or into a closet or something before the ghost comes round, and because if it comes round and sees you, well, you're dead. So it's quite a hard Oh, it's still fun. Oh, you're not wrong, Elaine. I bloody, you know how much me and Flame must like it by the levels we've got. I already said that. Morning, Rob. Elaine, he said he's too scared. The ghost is just too powerful for him. I think that's the words that were in his mind. Ah, oh, not too bad. Oh, Elaine, watching some more of the Most Haunted, but watching some older ones, right? And I don't know how much of it you used to watch. There was a woman that used to be in it called Kath, and she screamed at everything and anything. Yeah. Oh, I could throttle her from the very first scream. Oh, I'm so glad she's not on it anymore. Absolutely dreadful. Apparently, she was with the bloody makeup artist, putting a bit of, whipped cream on the face or whatever she did. But she was one of these. I'm very open and susceptible, and I get the feelings and whatever. So they had her in there. So all she did was fucking scream and saying she wanted to get out all the time. I mean, I even heard Stuart the cameraman at one point, one of them, saying, "Can you give it a rest now?" And I know he was talking to her. He definitely was talking to her because there was no one else around. And I was like, thank God he said what I keep thinking. How far we got to go? 650 miles. Robert. We're dropping Flames off first. We started in Orleans in France. Going to finish up in Poland. But we're just dropping Flames load off in the Czech Republic first. You probably won't be able to get anything to my place. And I think the idea is that finish up when we get to my place. And get our proton packs get our proton packs on and ready, so we can catch a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Yeah, watching some of these old ones, I'm not joking. That woman, if the ghost didn't get her, I would have done it. It's the phrase I'd have gone with on that one. Honestly, if she's that bloody scared all the time, why don't she just not go on there? You know what I mean? Why does she just not? Why don't she just stay watching the video cameras, watching the locked off cameras or whatever you have, the camera feeds from the camera guys that are in there. Why go in there if you know that you're just going to start crying your eyes out all the time and screaming and saying, I've got to get out of here, it's too much for me, And it was all this bullshit. Something was always touching her, pushing her, whispering in her ear, but no one else got any of this. She's just an absolute fanny. Grow a set of balls is what I say. Of course, I've never been in that situation in there, so I wouldn't know how I'd react, but I'm pretty sure I'd be the most heroic duck you've ever seen, and I'd be like, stand behind me, everyone. The ghost has to go through me if it wants to get to you. Yeah? Yeah, you might be right, actually, yeah. By the way I play Phasmo, you might be right. Hey, sometimes I'm feeling brave. What are you on about? Oh, God. Was anyone watching the other day when I was in a farmhouse and the ghost popped up on a hunt? I was on the stairs and the ghost popped up and I didn't know where it was. And it was right underneath me at the bottom of the stairs. And all I suddenly got was the biggest heartbeat. Oh, I wasn't slowing down fast enough. Yeah, that was it behind the clock, yeah. God, that scared the absolute shite out of me. That is the scariest... That was the scariest moment on that game I've had for a while. I mean, it was then chasing me. It was right behind me all the way up, running up the attic, around the attic 3 times, and I started going downstairs just in time for it to stop the hunt. Like, the minute was up. But for that whole minute, the damn thing was right behind me, and I was absolutely cackling, because you know what I'm like, I get stuck on stuff. Ah, man. Seb said if you get it, he'll get it. Yeah, no, phew. That was a classic Duck moment. That one was. Rile the ghost up and then shit your pants as soon as it stood right behind you and chasing you. Glad it wasn't a bloody revenant though, because I'd have been dead if it was. No way I was going to get past that thing. Oh, what? When we had the revenant one, yeah. The other day when we had that. As soon as we knew it was revenant, I wasn't going back in. I was done. That was it, repel with a smudge stick. You're not doing that with the revenant. Oh, he's gone very quiet there, Rob. See, you're watching Rob and he's watching you. Right, went to Germany. Good one, good one. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, but they'll just keep on saying it's so long away. They'll not give you any confirmed dates. Yeah. That's alright, as long as it is done by the end of April, so I can get onto my World of Trucks jobs. Ooh, we've got some wibbly wobbly roads made by a drunk person. Alright, Flame. You've been on the old sauce for a while now today. Jesus. Ah, Flame's drunk now. He's had his half a shandy. So, Seb, what's your take on all the European Super League and then the aftermath of it? It's a farce. It's going to cost six Premier League teams a lot of money. Money, 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 money. Well, yeah, we won't bother talking to the clubs. We won't bother talking to the. Well, I say the clubs. I mean the lower downs, the manager, the players. Now we won't bother talking to the fans and gauging opinions on and all this sort of thing. Well, that's who was doing it, wasn't it? The chairman and the owners of the clubs. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, that was so weird. I reckon they wanted him. I reckon they wanted him gone. I don't think it was just because of that. Ah, no. I know you don't sack someone just before a cup final. Maybe. Yeah. So you get that where they suddenly love him for a bit, yeah. No, he's on a contract. Rob. You can't suddenly demand more money. He's already on a contract. Yeah, that was weird timing for all that. And I liked it on yesterday. So-called Manchester United fans storming into the Man United training ground to protest against all of what's been going on and say that they want the Glazers out and everything. I've seen the video of it. They look like a bunch of football hooligan thugs, all with the hoods up, the faces completely covered, that, which I understand the masks now, but come on, they've got the hoods up. They look like the chaviest of the chavs, and you know, typical Manchester United fans, as we'll say. They just look dreadful. They're all going in there. They look like they're going in there to have a fight. Looks like they're getting ready to storm the place and have a fight. Yeah, absolutely ridiculous. I've got another Darth Savage. What? There's two Darth Savages. That's all right. When I'm playing my Population 1 on my VR set, there's a guy called Darth Yoda that always comes on. I've played with him a couple of times in there. There's been some other Darths as well, but yeah, it's usually me and Darth Yoda. Bit of a laugh. But yeah, that was weird how they're the only fans that have gone and stormed a training session. Why storm a training session? It's nothing to do with the manager, nothing to do with the players. It's just ridiculous. Why are you trying to harm the people trying to keep the club, keeping the club running? Oh, yeah, they have. I mean, ridiculous. You might not be happy with what your owners and that have done, but get behind your team anyway. Well, no, Real Madrid and Barcelona were the two teams that were staying in it. It was the other. Ah, is that what they've said? They've said it's on pause. Right, so they haven't come out, Rob. They've said it's on pause. I knew they hadn't come out because there's them in Barcelona that haven't come out of it at all. All the others have said that they are leaving and they are not doing it. It's just these two still that are staying in it. I don't know what they're going to do with it anyway, it's ridiculous. What I didn't understand is how these Premier League teams were going to think they were going to get away with it, considering that they're under contract as playing in the Premier League, they're under the English or UEFA's. It's all to do with UEFA, is it? The English FA. Under their contracts, which states they are not allowed to play any outside competitions without prior acceptance by the you know, National Association or whatever, or by UEFA. So I think they thought that they was bigger than what they are, if you get me. We're bigger than everyone else. We'll do what we want, and everyone else will just say okay then, because they don't want us to leave the league or whatever. Well, we're going to leave the league because they need the bloody league. It's as simple as that. FIA? FIA, Rob? What spot are you on about? He is, isn't he? Bloody FIA. I do know what you mean. And what about the next bit of news then? That supposedly Celtic and Glasgow Rangers are quite possibly going to be coming into the Premier League. He's on with it again, look. Yeah. Yeah, but that's nothing to do with football. With the football one, these two clubs coming to the Premier League. Alright, I understand that for the last what, 20 something years, it's one or the other that's won the Scottish League and wins pretty much everything. It's one of these two clubs, so the other teams never get a look in realistically. So them leaving the Scottish League and coming to the Premier League will do that. Here's what I don't understand. How can that happen when they're not even in the same country? Scotland is not England. So how... I say that though, but there's Welsh teams in our league, isn't there? Does the Welsh? Yeah. Do Wales have their own league? A Welsh football league? Do top tier football league? Because I mean, there's Cardiff, but then there's other teams as well, isn't there, from Wales? So I didn't know if Wales actually had its own league, and then for some reason these are in ours, or if they don't have one and they are. So you got to, yeah. So I suppose on that score then, if we've got Welsh teams in, we've got Irish teams. Who we got? Who? Does anyone else know about any of this? Because I've never even heard of this. Completely got me on that one. So there's 12 Welsh teams in their Welsh Premier League, and then they've got lower leagues as well. But for some strange reason, there are some teams. I'm a Londoner. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So you could see the point then. If that's the case, you could see the point why they're supposedly looking at putting the Celtic and Rangers into the English Premier League, because that's more of a standard for them. I would have thought they'd be better off going into the Championship to start with, not the Premier, realistically. But apparently it'll give other Scottish teams something to fight for, with a view to winning you know, their Premier League as such, whatever it's called. It'll also give them more chance of being able to get into the European games, because obviously if Celtic and Rangers are playing in the English League, they are then part of our process to try and get into European cups and leagues and everything. Hey, David. Just discussing football in a very bad way. So yeah, I mean, me personally, I ain't got a problem with seeing these two teams come into the Premier League. Yeah, they're Scottish. Okay. Well, what was your point with that, Elaine? We've just said there are Welsh teams in football, in English football, and you yourself have said there's Irish teams in. So what would be the problem with two Scottish teams being in there as well then? I guess no problem, except for the fact you don't want Scottish. Yeah, your argument disappeared then, really. Are you being racist against Scottish teams, Elaine? Yeah, I know it's in a discussions phase or something at the moment. I don't know how it would work, but I heard something about Aston Villa when reading up about the Scottish teams possibly coming across, something to do with Aston Villa, and I thought, what have they got to do with Aston Villa? Are they owned? Is their Aston Villa owner something to do with Scottish football or something? I didn't read into it, to be honest. I was on my way out to work when I started reading and had to disappear, so I'd only read so much. But I do still think if the Scottish teams were brought in, they should be brought in at a lower tier and work their way up. It should not be fair that they can be put straight into our Premier League, just because they are who they are in their country. My opinion on that one. My opinion. Oh, non-leagues. Oh, right. Unfortunately, if they was put in there, they couldn't sustain the amount it costs to run their football clubs, because they are a lot bigger clubs than the clubs you're on about down there. Their players cost a lot more to keep. Their grounds cost a lot more to keep. Do you know what I mean? So you couldn't really do that. They wouldn't agree to that because it wouldn't be sustainable to them as a business. So that wouldn't work. No, I didn't say that. You heard me before say they shouldn't be allowed to go into top flight, Elaine. Let's not mince that one. I reckon they should be put into a lower league, but not the non-leagues. You know, put into, like, you know, maybe League 1 or something. Yeah, alright, League 2. I don't think that League 2 would be any good for them neither, though. I think League 1 at the very lowest, just by the calibre of the teams that they actually are. I don't think they should be in the Premier League. I'd have put them in the Championship, and then they'll have a hell of a fight in there to try and get up to the Premier League, I'll tell you that. And it'd be interesting to see them try and do it. Could they do it in their first year? Possibly. Maybe not. I don't even know if this will happen, when it's, you know, proposed to happen, if it could, if it's like a couple of seasons away, 5 seasons away. I'm not sure how they do it and how they set the logistics of it all up. I usually leave that sort of thing to someone that likes reading into these things more, like Tango or like Seb. They normally find the ins and outs and then explain the things to us. Oh, I don't think we can be that far away from yours, can we, Flame? Why? Elaine, if you haven't noticed, Elaine, we are driving. We have been for the last 50 minutes. It's got faster than expected, even if we're doing 50 miles an hour. Well, that's it. Only seeing the odd person around. It's just one of those areas we've been driving in. Was it last November? Last October? No, I can't remember. Seb, when was you last on? It was last week. Is this prick number 1 or prick number 2? Prick number 2. So Rob's going to be crying his eyes out tomorrow night. Wait, 1 sec. When Rob had his first one, was that first thing in the morning? When did he have that? Because it doesn't feel like it was hardly any time ago at all. Fuck me, I had to wait 3 months between mine. A cheeky kids. That's what carers get. That's how well they treat us carers. We have to wait 3 months before we get jab number 2. I know, but with the job I'm in, Flame. I know, Rob. I know you are, Rob. But I think they see it in a different way. Whereas you live with your spouse, you're in your own little bubble. Where yeah, I've heard about this. A few other people that live with their spouses they care for. Next door to me, the guy next door to me, you know, he's got his missus. He hasn't had a jab yet neither, and she's had both of hers. It is wrong. What you got, Elaine? Agoraphobia or aggressive phobia? Yeah. Watch out, Rob. She'll be coming in the room and hitting you in a minute. Of course you don't, Elaine. Of course you don't. I will wait till I turn my microphone off before I start laughing. Moving across to the left lane. Oh yeah, I think I can see a sign to your place. Yes, I have. I'm not coming from Froance. I don't know where that O came from. I think it's a ghost. I think it's one of the ghosts in Phasmophobia that snuck it in there just to piss me off. Oh, you think in Promods it's called Froance? I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I was saying to Flame I'm going to kick my son up the arse later. Oh yeah. No, I'm not. Yep. We're asses. We don't go on the new Promods until it's all updated onto the new multiplayer whenever that gets updated. That's it, Elaine. You keep saying that. I know, not often I make a spelling mistake like that. pisses me off to the core when I do it. I can be perfect all of the time. I bloody well should be. No, going up to the scout place. Is it your scout cars plant? No, we're not dropping off here. Still driving. Right, red lights. Green lights. Did it. Wait, Elaine. You sure you can't just put extra layers of clothing on instead of wasting your energy bill on you being a woman that's always cold? Just 23 hours and 59 minutes of the day. Oh, is he the woman? Ah, Pusshole Rob, jeez. Yeah, bit of fresh air, isn't it, Elaine? Plus you like to watch Rob freeze his bollocks off. They are. I mean, they could have been doing that a year ago, Elaine. You know what I mean? It would have made more sense to say it at the start of all this kind of stuff. Hey, did anyone see that video of Keir Starmer, the Labour leader, getting kicked out of a pub? Which was funny. I mean, getting kicked out is not exactly the right way. The landlord is completely manhandled by one of Keir Starmer's big heavies and pinned against a wall as the guy who is the landlord of the pub telling Keir Starmer he does not want him in his premises and for him to leave immediately, and as the landlord of the pub he has every right to tell him to leave. So all you get is Keir Starmer's henchmen manhandle him straight to a wall and pin him against the wall, so Keir Starmer can then just floozy on out there saying, yeah, whatever. Oh man, this is the man of the people, remember? Hey up, Daz. Yeah, he's that's what he says, isn't he? Keir Starmer, man of the people. No, you're not. You're one of these rich guys. It was a lawyer. There you got any clue how the normal class live and struggle? Not a clue. And they don't want to know neither. Oh wait! I don't know where I'm going. Where am I going? Right, I'm going to the end. Sorry, it's because I just had a tab there and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Yeah, I'm going to pop in here actually. Scout cars, known as BMV everywhere else. Is that right? Turn around and come back out. Oh, Jesus Christ, Flame. Don't you get any stomachache forcing them out like that? Natural, my ass. I'll get you now. Yeah, that's right. That's on YouTube as well, yeah. COVID. Oh, that's better. Have a drink. while waiting for the burper to come and follow me. Right. I mean, you can see if you can get something flame. Very much doubt you can, like. I mean, even if you can get something to raw claw. Well, Katowice, you can always... I could turn off and you can carry on down the road to Katowice if you fancied. La da 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 da. Unless you're planning on staying on longer, staying on it longer. If so, you'd have to tell me. You'd have to tell me where you have got a job to that you'd rather go to. I can see what I can get when I drop off at Opal. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's 6 businesses at that place I'll be dropping off at. That's not bad. Oh, you'll have to go onto the icon. That's alright, go onto the icon. It's a bad habit. Ooh, one job. Oh, damn it. Oh well, I guess not then. Yes, Daz. That is exactly right what you put there. We are the shit under their shoes. That's a proper analogy of what we are compared to the government that are so-called there for the people. Yes, we're just the people that annoy them. But it's not just us, every country has them. I mean, not every country has lives in a country where their own government aren't allowed to let you have your patron saint's day. Are you all having a drink tonight? No? Celebrate? Well, are we talking about St. George's Day or Earth Day, as it is around the world? It's Earth Day. What the fudge does that mean? All I've seen is people, like celebrities and that putting, oh, it feels amazing to be living on this Earth. What the bloody hell are they smoking? Oh yeah, I don't know when I saw these things, Elaine. I just saw these things and just thought pathetic celebrities. Anything to try and get attention on themselves. Oh, Rob's putting a thumb up his ass by the looks of him. He keeps sticking thumb up. You having fun with that button? I froze. Oh yeah, what are the smoking? Yeah, smoking a big joint. Well, the smoking smoke, I don't know about that. If it's these celebrities, especially the ones with a lot of money, they're most likely bloody intaking of something else, bloody cocaine and heroin and shit, isn't it really? All the scummy celebs, except for the ones we like, and they're not scummy, they're all cool. Wild Tango appears playing Euro Truck, eh? Quick, someone message him and say, Tango, start your Phasmo up ready. Yeah, could be right there. Well, it's been a nice gentle drive. As I say, we haven't seen many people today. Not been exciting or anything. It's just showing all different roads around Europe again. But what do you reckon, Flame? Do a job tomorrow. Back up to that stupid place again. Never remember the name of it. The Poland Death Road. First, we've got to get him back into a truck. Oh, he's woke up again. Yeah, we've had a laugh. I can't remember the name of the bloody road. It's at the top of Finland. It goes into an MS Stein. No, it's Finland. Norway's across the water. Yeah, Norway's across the water, Rob. Yes. Is that Norway? Is it Norway? Is it? What's Norway doing across that side of the water? Them bloody Vikings. Them bloody Vikings, have they taken over everything? Are you sure, Rob? Yeah, it's in ETS, Rob. Honest. Don't be confusing him now. Yeah, no, I can't remember where it is. Norway and Sweden? What, Sweden now, Rob? Wow. So them Vikings must have taken a lot of land off other people. Can't have been important. Oh yeah, that might be what she said. Yeah. She probably said, Seb, have you got your missus pregnant yet? But wait. There's a deathly silence coming from Seb. Oh! Yeah. Wait, what? Why? Brian May's been banned off TikTok. Why the hell would they ban him off there? What the heck would Brian May do to get himself banned on there? Was his hair too long and curly? Was his guitar playing too on point? Wow. That's it. His music must be too dangerous for TikTok. Well, what a load of shit. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Brian May. A bloody legend. Brian May, a bloody legend. And TikTok don't even know who he is, I'm guessing. Well, it's because he's not one of these young Instagram, YouTube influencer girls that are just trying to get the tits out for the lads. You know, that's what all the fucking social media is about nowadays, I reckon. That and pretend, you know, being the biggest fake you could possibly be, even bigger fake than being a politician. You know, pretending that you care for shit. I mean, there was one guy, some gay lad, he does a beauty thing on YouTube or something, and it's now been found out that he was sex texting with underage lads. Now, it had already been brought up before, some shit had already been brought up, and he'd been, like, toxic. They were all against it, all of the YouTubers were against him for a bit, and then comes back, and like everyone's okay with him again for some reason, and then it's been found out that he was doing this. Oh, my lad was like down laughing his tits off the other day about it. I don't know the guy's name, just that he did a beauty thing on YouTube or something, and all the TikTok and YouTube and Instagram and everyone, people were all loving him again, and then suddenly all this has come up, and now everyone's trying to blank him again. I don't understand all this shit. I tell you, the world is a very small place when that's what means everything. Oh, Kirk Ness, that's it. Daz has just put it up in the chat. Thanks for that, Daz. Kirk Ness Death Road. Yep, that's where we need to get Seb onto. Oh, honestly, watch previous streams. Going to and from Kirkness Death Road. Yeah, me and Flame had some fun. It was good. That's where a majority of the people on Promods are all sat. It's in Norway, bloody hell. Bloody Vikings taking all that other land that's not theirs. Now think about it, Flame. It's a good road to go down, that one. Flame says he's going to do it with a double trailer, and it's 2 locomotives. Yeah, you must have been hammered when you said that, yeah. Alright. Oh, and a 310 Iveco to do it, Arlen, yeah. No, don't. He did already say about us doing 310. He honestly, Seb, he said 310 horsepower, E310 Iveco horsepower, yeah, with heavy trailers. He already mentioned about it'd be fun to do that. So yeah, so Seb, yeah, if you want to get yourself back onto the multiplayer with us, don't upgrade your game or anything unless it's already done it, in which case downgrade it to our level. Seb, you're no. We'll get you on the Calais-Duisburg road as well, won't we, Flame? He's got to come for one of our drives on there. Nah, that Death Road, the bloody right on the very edge, trying not to topple over while the dickhead's coming past you the other way. Yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff. We're not scared though. We laugh, but revenants do scare us. Even if we only think it's a revenant. Flame, I've left enough room for you to come down the side of me. Yeah. Why? Is it not showing that I'm on it? Can you not see the icon next to me? Ah, too late now. Sod you. Sod you. Fuck you. Nah. Sod you. You had your chance. I'm a dick. Oh, yeah, I am, yeah. No, you're not. We've still got some miles to go. Why the fudge is it not telling me how many miles I've got left to go? I'm not... Oh, is that because we parked up in here? Are you actually going to toilet, Flame? Alright, I'll wait here. Yeah, it must be because we're off the road. It's actually not telling me how far I've got to go on there. How strange. Let's look on the map. 37 miles. He's gone to the loose so I can go 37 miles up the road. Nice. That's alright. That's fine. I don't mind. So what games have you been playing then, Seb? PC Fixing Simulator. Oops, the daisy. What's that? What was a bit cold? Your pint? Yeah, hopefully it does. MP will update itself before the end of this month. I mean, we say hopefully. We never know how long it'll take realistically. But yeah, I mean, I was doing some American Truck Simulator single player the other day. And then my stream got blocked for the music I was playing. Bloody YouTube and its policies of we're pussies. Dear me. Yeah. Yeah, well, you've heard the music I've had on tonight. It's not songs, it's just some background music. Yeah, it's not songs, it's just background music, mate. Yeah. Yeah, you're listening to me in here and instead of on there. I get you, Rob. I understand. Oh, that is weird. You're back, right? 37 miles to go, Flame. oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I only had to go up the road, but you was determined you wanted to stop. No. 37 miles to go. No, Flame had done that little kid thing where he'd held on as long as he possibly could because he was that interested in what he was doing, and then he's absolutely dying for the toilet and has to run to it as fast as he can. Oh look, Seb's online. Look, Flame, Seb's online here. Seb. Seb, $57. Seb, what are you doing online? Twice. It's the double Seb. Oh, mine's at 204 at the minute. Jesus. Oh, I'm at 1,355 ping. Yeah, Seb, we've been having problems with the servers being really funny. Oh, for God's sake, Rob, you say this every single time. Rob, you're a fucking robot. Get a new set of coding to say something, for God's sakes. Yeah, you can't keep saying it. No, Rob, you can't keep saying that every single time. So the one time it actually happens, you can say, see, I told you. No, it doesn't work that way, Rob. It really doesn't. Rob, you like the arsehole that cried wolf. That's what we're going to call you now. Oh, I can see Flame. Yeah, you're lagging behind, Flame. Flame.
It's not your internet, it's the servers.
No, Daz, it's not just AC/DC and that. It's other music as well, mate. I've had other groups that have been blocking my videos as well, mate. It's just one of them things. You don't know what's going to block it until you play it, and then half an hour after you've finished your stream, suddenly you get told it's all been blocked in every country in the world. So I knew as soon as the AC/DC one was, I took that one out so that it wouldn't play again. Unfortunately, YouTube scared of everyone and everything, and they're just blocking everything. The thing is, some of the music that I might play some songs. Say tonight I'd played some songs and it said, oh, partially blocked in countries like North Korea, Iran, Syria, the usual 4 countries that it normally does. Give it 2 days, them songs could be blocked worldwide for all we know, or because YouTube are scared of something or other. So, yeah, the only way around it is to play non-commercial music, realistically. That is exactly right, Rob. That is exactly right. Yes, that is it. That is how it goes. It's not good, but that is life. So yeah, so the only way around is to put non-commercial music on and that, and play that instead for a bit of background noise. Up ball. I always wanted to discover this place. Oh yes. Yeah, I ain't doing that way. Could have gone and turned it around actually, and come in from the other side and just looked out my driver's side window, but I'll just do it this way. What scratches? How dare you, Rob? How dare you? Not a single scratch lock. Excellent. Oh, you'll see that in a short while, but I can confirm it is excellent. There we go, 951 miles. Say that again, Rob. Wait there. Let me come into the map. Right, so Opal. So you can see Katowice. You can see Rawclaw. And it's right in between them, look. Yes. Yes. So it's right in the middle of them two. It's just a tiny little town on its own. Yep, yep. Bottom left of Poland. Yep, that's that one. And that's where we've finished up for the day. Have you got your proton pack ready, Flamo? So you ready to get slimed? With your beer. Right. Well, thanks for watching the stream, whoever watched it. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Yeah, but you put it on anyway.